Broski yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this a yeah.
Whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told. Watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the D's, then she know it.
It's week 4 of the 2024 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Patriots and the Niners, and it's coming right up on EA.
Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Purdy gonna put it up again. A short one there, caught by Kittle. So on 4th down, the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky out to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him down drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. DTR to throw. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's DTR. That's into the hands of Diggs.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. To throw, Thompson Robinson. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Thompson Robinson to throw. He's done his big tight end, Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A 1st down throw for Purdy. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times, that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Thompson Robinson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Oh, a loose football. The Niners have got it. In the pocket looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the...
And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Thompson Robinson. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard
The motion man is Johnson. Third down, Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Diggs on the reception. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Now a timeout called by the defense. DTR to throw. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, New England.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's DTR. That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Patriots first down.
Now a toss play, running left. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 15-yard line.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd down and 9. To throw, Thompson Robinson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Patriots. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 49ers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here to let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later with the kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern Time. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the air is Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. The motion man is Johnson. Here's Purdy again. The connection made to Ayuk. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Another 49er.
Throwing again is Purdy.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different...
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything.
Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. On fourth down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Now Thompson Robinson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Now a timeout called by the defense. So Kittle comes in motion. First and 10. Purdy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for A. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. That one taken in. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. That's into the hands of Diggs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Thompson Robinson to throw. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. And no chance of a run back here. This one's a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Purdy going to keep this one himself. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Third and short. Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. A first down throw for Purdy. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Purdy going to put it up again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
That's another 49er. First and 10 at the 18.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. DTR to throw. That one to the veteran Hooper.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw, Thompson Robinson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Here's Thompson Robinson. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's DTR. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. On the return, here comes Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete. But it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. The third quarter begins with a run. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's close to the first down. gets 4 yards on the game, but it will bring up third down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Purdy gonna give this to Guerendo. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Now Thompson Robinson. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A run on 1st and goal. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This one caught at the 4. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. No issues there. This one is good. And the Pats will tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors. Here's 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Thompson Robinson to throw. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And will mark him down up beyond the 30. It's first down, and they'll run. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will move out in front, 27-24.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about half.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
So Kittle comes in motion.
25-yard line.
Back to the air again is Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And the 49ers first down.
Throwing again is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Williams in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw, Thompson Robinson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. So, no short. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Johnson. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
So Kittle comes in motion. This one on target for Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He connects with Gray on that one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots 14.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. They bring their tight end right. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Stephon Diggs heading back. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Thompson Robinson. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's DTR. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's Thompson Robinson. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. DTR to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. He'll try to run for it. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
They'll drop to throw. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to...
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight
play
game,
is under review.
tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. That will tie the game at 34.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game. as we are set for the kickoff. Pearsall going to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The 49ers offense ready to take over once again. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the run, McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. The throw on the run is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's McCaffrey. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Now on 2nd and long. McCaffrey. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. So Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to win the game. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So a win here for the 49ers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.